All right, it is time to tell you about this 2006 350Z that is behind me. It rolled to our shop with no motor or much of anything, and we turned it into a tire-slaying burnout machine. Now, this thing has already taken a win at Hooligans This Versus That up against a V10 Dodge Viper, and it was worthy of a SEMA debut this year at Las Vegas, Nevada. But first, let's go ahead and tell you about the beginning of the story. Roll that beautiful build footage.
This is it! The newest throtl project is here, boys. Nissan 350Z, it's a 2006. Just a shell right now, but we have some big plans for the car. I am very excited. I've always wanted a 350Z. Let's go ahead and I'll take you around the car and we'll show you the condition. So in the front, it has these aftermarket carbon fiber front fenders. They're a little bit rough, although I do think that you could probably repair them. It has a pretty big gouge here. This trim here is missing on almost every 350Z. The rear fenders have been rolled or pulled, so this could be an issue for the body shop, but I think they've probably seen this before and they can get that all sorted out. No rear bumper in the back, no rear taillights. This side skirt is a little bit messed up here. On the inside of the car, no door panels. I know this 350Z is in really rough shape, even by our standards, and typically we find much cleaner cars on AutoTempest when looking for a new project car. Here at throtl, we all love and use AutoTempest, whether we're looking for a personal car, a new project car, or a sweepstakes car. The great thing about AutoTempest is that they scour the internet from dealerships, private sellers, and other website listings and compiles them into one neat, presentable package so you can easily find the car you're looking for. For example, if you're trying to find your own Nissan 350Z project car, the toolbar on the left allows for narrowing your search down by distance, trim, transmission type, interior and exterior colors, and many other options. So a huge thank you to AutoTempest for being a part of the Nissan 350Z project and for sponsoring today's YouTube video. If you're in the market for a new or used car, check out the link in the video description and check out our friends at AutoTempest. So now let's go take a look at the 350Z wide body kit we imported from Japan. This is a Liberty Walk kit, and based on our research, this is the only kit in existence. What's really cool about this kit is it transforms the front end from a 350Z to a 370Z. Let's go check it out. So we decided we wanted to take on a project that we have never seen before. We want to swap this 350Z with a full Tesla Model S power plant and make it fully electric. So the first thing we did was head on over to Autobahn Parts down in San Diego. They're the premier dismantler for BMW, Porsche, Tesla, and Smart here in San Diego, and we got everything we needed to start this project.
So what we ordered here is a Tesla Model S, basically rear dropout engine. It's the rear subframe complete with brakes, arms, axles, the motors. We want to figure out a way to actually put this whole dropout into the back of the 350Z. As you can see, we've got the Tesla power plant mounted down underneath the car already in about its location. Eric and I are now sorting out how to get this subframe mounted in the car now. I guess actually you guys saw Eric welding on these. These are basically spacer brackets for the rear of the subframe. So now that these are made, it'll now go up and we can put it in place. The motor sits right up in there now. We've got everything squared up. We've got Eric's quick and dirty mounts in here just to get this thing mounted. Now we know how to do it. We're gonna make some buff, basically billet aluminum mounts. They're gonna replace this with. You know that we use air suspension on a lot of our builds, paired up with AccuAir's E-Level system. And for the 350Z, we're gonna continue that trend. We need to come up with a solution on how to make an air strut that mounts the 350Z chassis to the Tesla spindle pickup point at the bottom. And Zach is back here at Throtl with our new universal air suspension struts.
Yep. Dang. It looks so stupid with these wheels. That is crazy. Ooh.
Me and Mick are gonna start cutting the bottom pan so we can make space.
Why are we cutting the bottom pan?
So we can make space for the AA batteries that are going in here.
AA batteries.
A bunch of AA batteries.
For our massive Tesla batteries. So
yeah.
We've got to make room for 6 batteries under here.
Alright, so this battery is a lot bigger than what it seemed like when it was sitting on our table. But we're still gonna try to make it work. Remember, this is just one battery out of 16 that we have to put in this car.
So we can get 6, it looks like, because they sit right on top of each other. So there's no reason why at this height we can't get 3 here. And look, we're not at halfway.
Dude, it's right at the mark, dude.
Look.
Yeah. We are gonna go pick up our battery rack for the EV350Z. Is that what we're calling it?
What's cool is Matt actually designed us up some battery boxes in CAD. He went ahead and actually had a set of boxes made already for the batteries. So we're gonna go grab them, see if they work for our application.
Is the magic box?
Yeah, hey, why don't you tell us a little bit about this? So
we're able to get 2 modules there, and then so we have like jumper copper bars, right?
Yeah.
Connect all of them in series. Once you get those 2 in, there's a little plastic platform that sits here to hold everything flat.
All right, so this is the one that's gonna go under the hood of the 350.
Place of the engine. And this is the second box. This is gonna go where we remove the floor pan in front of the gas tank. But we're gonna load these up, get them back to the shop, and see if they fit.
Hey, like a glove.
We can weld tabs off of the frame rail
Perfect.
to mount it.
Actually, right now in this position, the hood does close. So besides making some mounts, I think this is gonna work. So today, I'm gonna be unboxing some parts that we got for the car. We're gonna be addressing the cooling system on this Model Z, as we're calling it. We have to cool the batteries, and we have to cool the motor.
Cool. We have a stock Nissan 350Z Mishimoto radiator replacement here with fan shroud. We just went to test fit the Mishimoto radiator and fan shroud. Unfortunately, the fan motors are actually hitting our battery tray or box. So we're not gonna be able to run this configuration unless we make some modifications or adjustments. All right, the radiator's back in the car. Looks pretty nice, and it's not super obtrusive, so you can see Evan's repair work here turned out pretty good. Our battery is here. This is what the bottom of a Tesla looks like.
There you go, this is the first one.
Oh, very cool. So that's 2 of 16. The other 14 are hidden under there. that's number 16. It's got its check mark, seal of approval. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw this on the pallet. That will complete this portion of the module cell tap reassignment. I don't know how you call it. All right, well, as you can see, the 350Z is above us again, and we're gonna go ahead and actually unbolt our box. Matt was thinking that we should probably mark the locations for plumbing and electrical, right?
Yep.
And you've seen that we've got our battery management system mounted, our low voltage wiring connector mounted, our plumbing for our cooling. We've got our high voltage plugs mounted, and I've mounted our contactor here. Well, we're on our number 4 of this battery pack, and Matt and I are lifting the last one in. This thing's really heavy. Okay. Looks like we're lined up on the bus bar here, which is a good sign. Looks so plain and simple on the outside, but then you open it up, and there's a lot of stuff in here. Hey, this is the body kit for the Z.
Wow, that body kit for the what?
Man, I love this color.
Oh, this is Z.
All right, so today we have some coolant work to do. What we're looking at now is the back of this Tesla module, and these are our coolant inlet and outlet. You can see this right here with this gold tape around it. This is the actual coolant ribbon. These run in and out of the rows of all these batteries. This lower one is how you're gonna put your coolant into this coolant ribbon, and this is your outlet. We need to make our manifolds to connect to each one of these for coolant in, and another manifold to pull the coolant out. Today we got these boxes painted. We have our nice textured black under here, and then we have our textured red on the lid. First of all, there's our coolant manifolds. And here is all those wires. Now you guys have seen me run these all the way up there. We put these ends on, and it's time to start loading in those upper batteries. Cool, so this is all 12 batteries in this front box. I have some 90-degree terminals to put on this so that they can meet up with our most negative and our most positive. And this box is full voltage. All right, Ricky, we gotta mount this thing in here somehow.
So
what do you think?
You came up with the idea of putting this here, which...
If it's just a little bit past flush right there,
yeah,
this will close over it, and then this will also swing over. All right, so we just finished mounting our charge port in the car. where the gas tank fill used to be, but that needs to run to a component inside of the car, and that is this. This is our onboard charger. This is what's gonna take the AC voltage from the wall, convert it to DC, and charge our battery pack. Now, what we just mounted inside of there is our J1772 charge port, and that's gonna plug into this right here. Load, neutral, hot. This is the Mishimoto radiator that we are using for our Tesla drive unit and for the charger DC-DC. They have the same running temperatures, and so we're throwing them on the same coolant loop. As soon as one of them is getting too warm, a couple of fans that are gonna slide in right here are gonna turn on and start cooling that system down. Ricky, what are you doing?
We are getting ready to pick up Will's big old battery box so we can finally put a AA battery in this car.
Will's happy.
It's in the car.
Yeah. We've got 700 pounds loaded in the front. 700!
Yeah, Mickey?
Yeah.
I mean, it's a little nerve-wracking going in, but we got her.
So that rear box is ready to go in. So Ricky is gonna come out here and we're gonna slowly use this guy to jack it up and then drop the car on it. Let's do this. But that is a huge step. That is 100% of our batteries installed. We have our motor here waiting to go in. Oh, hey!
It's going in.
It's not Friday night yet.
So it's on?
Yes, finally.
And does this thing have to come out again?
No, this is it.
It's in.
This is the last time that's coming in. In 2 more days, we'll be able to spin those wheels with its own power, correct?
Yes.
This sounds very confident.
We have to figure out our dash and our tangible goods inside of here. So when you first start this thing, you're gonna need to hit a push button start and you're gonna need to shift it into gear. I hopped on my 3D software and drafted up something that's gonna house our Nissan GTR push button that is OEM wired to work with our system. The nice thing about what we're using with the T2C that we're gonna be using to control this drive unit is that it actually has an app, and that is what we're gonna have displayed. So it's gonna give you your kilowatts, it's gonna give you your RPMs. I think we're gonna fit a bezel that's gonna hold that just outside, and that's gonna be your status for this thing. And key switch ignition on.
Walk me through it.
Ignition on. Pew! Things are connecting. We're showing through our 347 volts, our battery temperatures. I'm gonna put brake on, go into drive.
One more time, Will.
All right, going in reverse.
Oh, where? Yeah!
He said Papa Willie. Oh, damn. Over 2 years in the making, we finally got the wheel spin. Wheel spin here tinkering with this thing for months, every single day for 8 hours.
We're gonna put it into drive and see if we can creep out of here, get it on the street, roll back.
You scared? You don't want to go in the car with him?
We'll have the test dummies.
I know. I'll go with you, Will. Let's go, dog!
Some Gorilla Tape. Nice hood latch. Yeah, Mickey.
All right, going into drive.
Watch out. We're moving! This is so sick! It's good! Bro, I cannot believe this, bro. It's so quiet. Look at this.
This can go all the way up to 550. We were at 89. And you felt it, that wasn't slow.
No, it's definitely torquey.
Today. Oh!
Dragonzord versus Tyrannosaurus Rex. Time out. He's got to win.
Oh, no way! Oh, this is not good. Oh, dude, it's
No, God! No, God, please, no! No!
That sucks, because it was rolling really good.
the hinges are screwed, the fenders are screwed, and then the hood is screwed. Oops. Get her inside. We have just a few days before it goes to SEMA.
You guys remember the 3D printed shifter bezel that I designed and had printed over with our guys at Revolt? Now they smoothed this all out and got this body color. And so we have our GTR button just kind of mounted in there. You guys remember a little mishap we had with the hood? Well, these guys put some structure back into it, sealed it back up, and got this thing painted.
Our one of one Liberty Walk
Our
hood
one of one
that
Liberty
Will
Walk.
forgot to latch down. Let's roll that back. Let's roll the clip back.
Oh, we forgot to, oh, this is not good.
All right, I definitely drove while this thing flipped up. I will give you that. All right, this is our 3-gallon VT tank from AccuAir. This is for our Z air system. And SOS went ahead and wrapped this in the same leather that is covering the rest of the interior of this car. After this center console in. Check this thing out. Got our button.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh. But first I gotta connect my battery, so don't get too excited.
Got me all excited.
Good to be back in this girl. It's a refined beast now. It's quieter in here. It's darker in here because everything is like, look at this black headliner now. SOS wrapped this in suede for us.
Looks like it has bird poop on it.
Yeah. Is it going to seem like that?
So these are the Motegi wheels that we initially put on here. The new wheels are even wider, so we need to throw those on and see how they're gonna fit. It's been a while since I drove this girl.
Damn, it's good to be back in the Z.
Right?
Dude, this whole center console is really sick too.
Yeah.
So when's this car going on the truck for SEMA?
Tomorrow or today at noon. And I won't see this thing again until it's in the Hoonigan eBay Motors booth.